So most of us have had a dish with black bean sauce in them. They are absolutely mouth-wateringly delicious. Beef, chicken, king prawn and black bean sauce, absolutely gorgeous. But the question I keep getting asked is, just what the heck is a black bean? Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Chow with Lau. And today I'm going to show you exactly what a black bean is, how to tell it apart from other black beans, and most importantly, how to use it to make delicious Chinese dishes. Let's do this. Right guys, so what is a black bean? Well, in this case, we are talking about a fermented salted soybean. But trust me, when you make this stuff into dishes, it is beautiful. It's salty, it's got that umami, and you have the garlic coming through it as well. So basically, you're looking for something like this. There are definitely a few brands on sale in Chinese supermarkets, and you can get ready-made sauces in Western supermarkets and Asian supermarkets as well. But I prefer to go for the proper dried stuff because then you can make the flavour work for you and decide how much of that black bean flavour you want to come through. So these black beans come packed in a cardboard tube, and you just take the lid off, and they are sealed in a vacuum packed plastic bag to seal in the freshness to stop moisture from getting to it. As soon as you've opened the pack, stick them in an airtight container, a jar, a Tupperware box, anything like that. Keep the moisture away and they'll last you quite a long time. Right guys, so I've cut open the bag and the smell from this is incredible. It really gets your saliva glands working. It's like concentrated umami. It's really, really, really nice. It's going to be even better when you cook it. So the biggest mistake that people make when they're shopping for these black beans is to get them confused with actual beans that are black, that have got nothing to do with the soybean. This is made from fermented soybeans, as I've said before, not the beans that grow on vines. Okay, there's massive, massive difference. So it's actually quite easy, guys. This stuff, the black beans, it's got to look like rabbit droppings. It's easy to remember if you think about it like that. Rabbit droppings that smell delicious. So now we've ascertained exactly what a black bean is and how to identify it, I'm going to show you the important thing, how to use it. So when I'm making dishes, I usually use about 2 tablespoons of this. And that generally gives me the right kind of flavour if you're cooking for between 2 and 4 people. That is normally kind of the strength that you need. You can add more or less according to your taste. So the black bean comes packed with dried ginger, and that infuses a tiny little note of ginger into the black bean, which just gives it a more rounded flavour. It just has that layer of flavour. Honestly, this stuff is absolutely fantastic. So for 2 tablespoons of black bean, I'm going to use 4 good sized cloves of garlic. I'm going to give them a smash, and then I'm going to chop them up really fine. And garlic and black bean is just one of those made in heaven flavour combinations. Once you've got it all chopped up, put it in with the black bean and give it a nice mix so that the flavours can start to intermingle. And there it is. Right guys, so now we're ready to make our black bean sauce. For the purposes of this video, we are only just making the black bean sauce, and you can use this to pour on your vegetables, your meat, whatever, and it'll make a very nice sauce indeed. But if you're doing the full-on stir-fry black bean, like a beef and black bean, which I'll leave the card in the corner for you to have checked that one out, it's a slightly different technique. For that sort of thing, you would stir fry your meat, your vegetables. When they're about 80% done, set them aside separately into a bowl, and then you would do this bit, which is making the sauce. And when the sauce is ready, then you would reintroduce the meat and the vegetables back into it, combine it, give it a toss, and Bob's your uncle, as they say. It's really, really simple. Like I said, check out that beef and black bean sauce video if you want the full recipe for that. You can apply it to chicken, king prawns, whatever you want. keep your eye out for my next video, which is going to be a cod in black bean sauce, which is a slight variation to the stir fry dishes that I do, but it's using this sauce. It is going to be absolutely fantastic, so keep your eye out for it. If you're not subscribed, maybe it's worth hitting that and hitting the bell icon to make sure you're notified when that video is released. Right guys, so we're going to start off with a hot wok. We're going to put 2 tablespoons of cooking oil in here. Anything that you're using at the moment will be fine. Get that hot. Okay, so I've got my black bean and garlic mixture here, which I'm just going to spoon into the wok. If you haven't got a stainless steel wok, non-stick one will do, or a large frying pan, it'll be good. It'll be fine. Don't worry so much about it. People get a little bit antsy when they don't think they've got the right kit, but do you know what? You can give it a good go, get good results with pretty much anything you've got in your kitchen. Cool. The only thing we need to watch for is we don't burn the garlic, because obviously that's going to make it bitter and not so nice. The garlic should just brown gently like it is here. It shouldn't go black or a dark brown. Okay. At this point, what we can do is we can add a fair whack of salt and pepper. And look, oh, if you were here, the smell would absolutely knock your socks off. It is so nice. So I've added my salt and pepper. I am now going to add some stock. I've got about 200 ml of stock. You can use any stock that you wish, and actually you could use plain water if you wanted to. The flavors from the black bean are so nice. It doesn't really make that much difference, but stock, I suppose, will give it a more of a flavoursome. It'll give it an extra layer of flavour, which is always good. You add about a tablespoon of light soy sauce. Again, that adds another layer to the flavour. And you just start to let that cook out. As we were kind of initially stir frying the black bean, the oils would come out of the black bean and the garlic, and that's where all the flavours would all kind of meld together and kind of get richer and stronger. Obviously adding the liquid to it will turn it into a sauce. I'm going to add a teaspoon of sugar just to round it off again. Give that a stir. So the last thing we're going to do is add our cornflour or cornstarch mixed with about a tablespoon of water, just plain water, and this is going to thicken it up. And there you go guys, look at that. It's so amazing, unctuous, rich. Time for tasting. Rice is wonderful to test with this, because obviously rice, even though it has its own kind of ricey flavour, it absorbs the flavours from the sauce, which is why I always nearly eat Chinese food with just plain rice, because then you just get that running through, the flavours running through the rice beautifully. Oh my gosh, that's good. Do you know what? I really don't need anything else. The black bean simply is unlike any other flavour. I can't really compare it to anything else. It's almost like pure concentrated umami. And that is amazing. It always, when you smell it, it just gets your taste buds going. It gets your juices flowing and your saliva glands are pumping out. It's hard to talk when you're smelling it without salivating. It is that powerful, and it is just so delicious. And the garlic, again, it's just a match made in heaven with the black bean. It is just so nice. And it goes with so many things. It goes with just vegetables. It goes with any meat you care to mention. Fish, chicken, everything. It's just got, even tofu. Tofu's great because tofu absorbs flavors like a sponge as well. And that will be great with this. and quick and easy to make. And there you have it, guys. I hope this has been useful and you've been educated a bit on what black beans actually are, and especially how to use them. Like I said before, stay tuned because the next video is going to be an application of this, a slightly different one, but I think it's going to be absolutely delicious. Cod in black bean sauce, it's going to be good. Stick around, make sure you're subbed, make sure you turn on those notification bells because you don't want to miss it. It's going to be delicious, it's going to be healthy, it's just going to be awesome. So guys, what do you think? Have you tried it? Have you not? If you have, what have you used it with? What's worked for you? What hasn't worked for you? I'd love to hear all your comments, your stories. Leave them in the comments below. And you never know, if I like the idea of what you've done before, I might put it on my channel. I'll give you a shout out if I do. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. It is so appreciated. If you've watched to the end, then you are my favorite people. I love you all. See you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.